They are, Michael. All right, we got the high sign. Here we go. Show time.
Hello and welcome everybody. I have hit the wrong button. I've got stuff on that I can't get off. You would think this is my first time doing this. What did I turn on? Okay, there we go. Welcome everybody. Hello, my name is Paul Gatter. I am from PowWows.com. Thank you so much for being here. On tonight's show, I've got an interview with Jennifer Loren. She is from Osiyo, the Voices of the Cherokee People, a TV show that the Cherokee have been putting on now for 9 seasons. Won some Emmys, so I'm super excited to be able to talk to her tonight, and I think you're going to enjoy hearing about her. But we do have a few announcements, so thanks everybody for being here. I see lots of people already posting. Hello, blessings to everybody. I hope that this holiday season is going well for you and your family. I'm feeling a little festive. I'm obsessed with this shirt. It just came in today. If you can't tell, I'm a big Star Wars nerd anyways, and it's Darth Vader pulling a sled being led by AT-ATs. I mean, what better shirt for a Star Wars guy, right? Obsessed with this. Roosevelt's, love them. Not sponsored, but I wouldn't say no to a sponsorship, Roosevelt's. Anyways, so announcements. Our contest for the 8th generation blankets, we're giving 5 of these away, is still going on. If you want to know how to win one of these blankets, PowWows.com/win will get you into that contest. This is one of their gold label blankets. If you saw the video from last week, or go check it out on Facebook or YouTube, we visited their store and their factory. I've got some footage of this blanket, or this type of blanket actually being made. This is a woven wool blanket, still 100% wool, super soft, super pliable. This is I call it, this is the cuddle on the couch kind of blanket, wrap up on those cold days. This thing is awesome. We're giving away this and 5 other blankets in the Explore Native Challenge. There's still time to enter. The contest goes until December 15th. So lots of time to enter. As part of that contest, you get an email every day where I challenge you to learn a little bit more about Native culture and go read or do something. And you can, when you complete those, you get extra entries into it. There's also hidden bonus codes all over the place. And the more of those you find, the extra entries you get. And I'll have a bonus code for all of you watching at the end of the episode that only is available on this stream. Also, as part of our Explore Native Challenge, we're also doing a special spin to win game. This is super fun, and people have been just going nuts over this. I'll scroll. These are all the prizes that are available in the spin to win. Another 8th generation blanket that makes 6 blankets that are up for giveaway. Hundreds of stickers, literally hundreds of stickers. We've got Frisbees from Gathering Nations. We've got notebooks. We've got more stickers, books, calendars, water bottles, t-shirts, coloring books, lanyards, and you can even win bonus codes for the other contests. So the way this works, and this is only available for a little bit longer. So you put your name in, boom, you get, and the wheel will start to spin. And if you win something, you're going to find out right now. Of course, I'm not going to win. Boo, sorry. And you can try again. You can complete these tasks here to earn extra spins and keep spinning the wheel to try to win prizes. Literally, there are hundreds of prizes being given away. If we scroll down here, there's 1 day and 2 hours left, or 3 hours left in this contest. Please get in there, spin this wheel. Literally, we are mailing out hundreds of stickers and all kinds of other prizes. Make sure you go do this. It is a lot of fun. I have no spins left. Let me see if I can. I'll earn one real quick. Click on Instagram. Close that. And let's spin it again. You think I'll win this time? Probably not. Mike, thank you so much. This contest is super fun. Hello, Mr. Charles. How are you? Okay, so that's how the game works. I hope you'll have fun doing that. Other announcements. Please, during this holiday season, if you are shopping, if you are doing anything out there, and if you're going to Amazon, please go to PowWows.com/Paul's Picks. That'll take you to our Amazon, some of our picks and selections. If you start your shopping there, PowWows.com does earn a commission from Amazon, and it costs you nothing extra. So I'd really appreciate you doing that. That really does help out. And we also have a list of Native books that we have found that we recommend over there on Amazon too. You can find that at PowWows.com/books. All of that is available for you. Thank you for that. Tomorrow, if you, any entrepreneurs or small business owners out there, or even if you're a larger business, that's cool too. I'm doing a little more on the business coaching side as well. And tomorrow I'll be hosting a show. My friend Jeff C. hosts a show all about marketing and running business. And tomorrow we're going to be interviewing our friend Julie, who is a big whiz at Instagram. We're going to be talking about her. She is running a 9-figure business and uses Instagram to build that. So if you want to learn more about that, if you want to know how to level up your business, I would love to talk with you about that. You can. We're going to host that show live tomorrow morning, and I am not seeing. There it is. Come check us out over at PaulGowder.com. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram. We'll be streaming that live there as well. And I am not doing well on the buttons tonight. I am struggling. Marshall, welcome. Welcome. I was wondering where you were. We're still missing a couple other of our usuals, like the bingo and hand games. Okay, cool. Honey Girl, I will tell you that we do a family game night every once in a while. I haven't done it in a while just because we've been so busy with Native American Heritage Month. But look for that coming up soon. Might try to run that. Probably not next week. I've got one more trip next week, but maybe the week after that. Maybe we can do something like that. That should be fun. All right. I think that's all of the announcements. Remember to stay at the end of the show for the special giveaway. But let me tell you a little bit more about our guest. She is an award-winning filmmaker and senior director of Cherokee Film. She recently launched that, and they are trying to tell more Native stories and Cherokee stories and increase representation in media while telling authentic stories. She has a background in investigative journalism, and began working with her tribe in 2014 to kind of do more of this. In 2019, she helped the Cherokee Nation create and roll out the first certified Native American Film Commission in the entire United States, the Cherokee National Film Office, which they now call the Cherokee Film Commission. In 2020, she oversaw the build out of a state of the art 27,000 square foot virtual production soundstage at the Cherokee Nation. That's amazing. That's an incredible resource for people out there to be able to really build films and tell stories. It's pretty awesome. She was selected in the Obama Leaders Program. She won the. She's been named Oklahoma Film Icon, Women of the Year by the YWCA, Woman of the Year by the Journal Record, and many other awards and all kinds of accolades. She is amazing, and I love the show that she's now producing. Just to give you a small sneak peek of that, let's flip over here. So this is Osiyo TV, Voices of the Cherokee People. You can see here they do have lots of seasons, and here's just a small peek of the show. So I'd like to welcome to the show Jennifer Loren. So thanks for being here. If you can, give us an introduction about yourself and this amazing platform that you guys have created over there.
Sure. Osiyo Nagad, Jennifer Loren, Dagwado, Chichalagi. Hello, everyone. I'm Jennifer Loren. I go by Jen. I'm a citizen of the Cherokee Nation and the Senior Director of Cherokee Film. I'm also the host and executive producer of Osiyo, Voices of the Cherokee People, which is where all of this started. So I started working for my tribe to create content. We created the docuseries Osiyo Voices of the Cherokee People, and a few years into that, said, hey, this is really working as far as us being, being able to tell our own stories, hiring our own people to tell our stories, and seeing that there's a huge appetite for this kind of content where it's created by us. And then we also saw the writing on the wall with, streaming services and the streaming wars and the hunger for more content and really the push for that authenticity in Hollywood. And so we created what was then Cherokee Nation Film Office. And then through the 4 years of that film office being in existence, you just kept expanding with our initiatives and our programming. So this year we have expanded and rebranded as Cherokee Film. So Cherokee Film is what we call our mother brand, and underneath that we have 4 branches, which is Cherokee Film Productions. We're creating our own content under that branch. Cherokee Film Studios, which is our sound stages. We've built our own sound stages. Cherokee Film Commission, which is a film commission, just like many of the states have. We have our film rebate program that incentivizes people to come film in the Cherokee Nation, spend their money here to go into our economy and hire natives while they're doing that, as well as our native directories are under the Film Commission. And then we also have the 4th branch under Cherokee Film, which is the Cherokee Film Institute.
Wow, that's incredible. I mean, that's a lot. Well, as far as your background is, is producing content or being on camera. Is that something that you grew up doing, or did you study, or how did you kind of get into this realm?
Sure. Yeah. So I'm going to date myself here, but when I was in probably 2nd or 3rd grade, my dad got one of those VHS camcorders where you could flip out the monitor and edit right there on the screen. So that's when I started, and used to create my own little short films and commercials and newscasts. And then I got into high school and there was a television production class in my magnet school. So I got really into it then, went to college for journalism, worked all around the country as a journalist, came back home to Oklahoma where I worked as a statewide investigative reporter and evening news anchor. And then the tribe hired me from there. And then the next step was creating a docuseries.
That's amazing. It is a cool to hear you came, the same kind of thing, playing with cameras. That's really cool. Um,
Yeah, I
I
don't
also,
have
yeah,
formal film training. It's been
right.
all of as far as, the film industry, that has all been things I have learned through colleagues and just through asking people and really having to learn the business of film and television along the way.
Yeah. And I love that you guys are telling your own stories and kind of elevating people and create or other creators or artists out there. I've watched some of the episodes and it's really cool to be able to tell those kind of stories. So for somebody who hasn't seen some of your episodes, can you tell us about some of those stories that have really resonated with you and stuck with you?
Oh yes. Well, it's an endless list. So if you think about it, we have created 8 seasons of Osiyo TV, as we call it.
Right.
And inside every season, there are 10 episodes, and inside every episode, there are 4 short documentaries. So we have literally produced hundreds of short documentaries over the last 8 years. And some that stick out to me in the very first season was the Remember the Removal bike ride, where we followed a group of young Cherokees from the old Cherokee Nation along the route of the Trail of Tears all the way back to Tahlequah, on what we call the Remember the Removal bike ride. And that episode was really special because we got to, experience everything that, with those cyclists, and see, how impactful it was on their lives, and then to learn the history along that route was really impactful on us as well. And then anytime we get to go back to the old Cherokee Nation and bring those stories forward is also something I love to do. So this last season, we did a story about 3 foundational towns in the old Cherokee Nation, and interviewed Tom Belt, who's a Cherokee Nation citizen, about, why it's important to understand those 3 towns, which each played a role in our history and why they're still important today. And then anytime we get to interview elders or artisans, I just can't spend enough time hanging out with them, and have made so many friends and built so much community along the way. Around Christmas time, we exchange phone calls and check on each other's families, and love seeing each other at gatherings. And so it's hard for me to pick a favorite, really, other than those.
I love it. Love it. And with more of these type of stories kind of hitting mainstream media now with Reservation Dogs, Rutherford Falls, lots of stuff is more on these streaming services, and more people are looking for these kind of stories. So have you seen your audience grow, and what's been the reaction as some of these native there's a more of demand for some of these native stories?
Absolutely. So, Osiyo Voices of the Cherokee People is the first series that we've created. And now we have national syndication, which is really saying something, because when we first started, public television stations were saying, like, oh, I'm not sure, it's just one tribe. I'm not sure if our audience will want to learn about just one tribe. And now they're saying, yes, bring it on. We need to see this kind of authentic representation and content. So getting that national syndication is really great for us. But we're also expanding because there is, a hunger for this type of content, and so we're going to be creating feature length documentaries and other types of content. Our Cherokee Film Productions branch, we have underneath that branch, we have documentaries, we have our docuseries, we have virtual production, we have language revitalization, we have a group called collaborative content. So we're creating a lot of different kinds of content on behalf of the Cherokee Nation as quickly as we can. But we're also looking into getting into those other, those
Right.
stories, like narrative type stories for streaming audiences and things like that as well.
Awesome. And is there a new season coming up?
Yes. Yes. So season 9 of OCO TV launches this month.
There you
So
go.
yeah, and it's always streaming, always free at oco.tv. And then we have a YouTube page, and you can find us on public television stations around the country.
Now, that was going to be my next question. How can people find some of these stories? And so, I guess as you're now getting syndication and more people are viewing it, what's the future look like? What are you hoping to do with season 9, 10, 11, 12?
I mean, we want to continue telling Cherokee stories through Osiyo TV for as long as we can. I mean, the we have so many stories yet to be told. The list is long and the possibilities are endless. So we will continue with more seasons. We have no end in sight. We'll keep going, but we'll probably look to see some other types of content coming from us as well, with the same kind of documentary team telling those stories. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. All right, be on the lookout for that. I think it's amazing to see these stories be told, and when we talk to people that are able to now share these things, it's exciting to see what this next generation is going to do when they can see these stories and they can see a path forward. And I've talked to so many artists or creators or whatever, and there wasn't many role models for people your age, right? And now you guys with this are creating hundreds of stories and role models for people to look up to, and showing this next generation that there's tons of pathways forward that maybe they didn't think about. So I love seeing that, and the ability to elevate artists and other people through these stories, and give people a spotlight that maybe didn't have it before. I love finding those hidden stories and those things that we maybe took for granted or didn't know about, and you get to find out a little bit more about these people. It's really amazing. I love these kind of stories, and I hope more people will go and watch it.
Thank you so much. I mean, it truly is a joy to find those stories. And we also have, we try to make sure and elevate women, Cherokee
Right?
women as well, because a lot of times, their stories maybe haven't been told. So that's a really big part of our mission. And really making sure that there's something for everyone that of interest for our show, and want to keep moving forward. And I loved what you said about having role models. So our mission at Cherokee Film is to create a better life for the next 7 generations, and a lot of that has to do with representation and who we
Yes.
see in film and in media. And so we are really here trying to accomplish that mission, which is to make a better life for the next generations.
Yeah. That's why I keep telling people, going back to reservation dogs being on TV, that wasn't something that happened 20 years ago. So with people seeing that and seeing the success of you having this show, um, what is this next generation going to be able to accomplish? What there's no ceiling for them. It's really exciting to see.
It is, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
super exciting. And so that's why another thing is with the creation of Cherokee Film Institute, we're looking to help, the next generation to figure out if they want to be in this industry or some part of it, then we want to help them find their way so that, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, I mean, just in the that's really cool to see that you guys are not only building a platform, but helping others find a way to work in the industry. I feel like we've just in the last 10 years gone from um, non-natives playing major native roles to complete native stories being written, acted, directed by native people, um, and that's just in the last maybe what 5-10 years, if that. Um, so yeah, with this kind of stuff and you guys building not just a platform but career paths and training and stuff, that's really exciting. Now, if there's somebody out there wanting to learn more about how they can get involved with the Institute or any of these things out there, some Cherokee citizens out there that maybe didn't know about this, what's the best way to stay in touch or find out more?
So all of our initiatives are actually not just for Cherokee Nation citizens. They
Okay.
are for citizens of any federally recognized tribe. So you can find out more information on our website, Cherokee.film. And then, we're encouraging anyone who wants to be on camera as an actor or a background actor or a singer or anything like that. You can register on our website in our Native American talent directory. And anyone who's currently working in the film industry can be listed in our Native American crew directory. All of that can be found at Cherokee.film. And then everything that we'll be rolling out more and more information about Cherokee Film Institute in the coming months. But all of that, if you'll get on our social media feeds or get on our website and then sign up for our newsletter, then we'll make sure that you always know what's going on and that any opportunities we have will be posted on our social media channels and also in our newsletter, which comes out monthly.
There you go. There's how you stay in touch. I love the idea of a directory too. That's something that we've done recently in PowWows.com, is having a directory of native talent, of actors, directors, but also powwow talent, drum groups, MCs, that kind of stuff, as well as a directory of native companies and businesses that you can shop from. I think again, going back to how can we help elevate other people, and it's through this thing of being collaborative. I love that more people are working to do that. I get excited about this stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah, it is exciting, and that is what it's about: is lifting one another up and really helping, lending that helping hand. And in the Cherokee Nation, we talk about Gadugi, which is really working in community with each other. And so we're really trying to always work in that spirit, not only with Cherokee people but with all tribes, and really help to provide that outlet and a way to get in the industry. And our website is the best place to start.
Yeah, the collaborative is such a cool word. I just saw today a friend of mine posting on social media who's active in doing some things, as far as in the powwow world, and how his mental health was suffering because of stuff on social media and people going at each other. I think if we stop doing this and we start doing this, it's going to really help. And so anything that's collaborative, I think, is super important right now. There's so much divide in everything we do. We need more of that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And that's something that, we're not immune to it. No one's immune to it,
No, yeah, it's
but
everywhere.
we always, so to us, we just have to do our part, to, always take the high road and lift people up whenever we can. And so we are all about collaborating and helping one another.
Love it. Well, thank you so much for the time. I'm excited to go back and keep watching more episodes and see what this new season will bring.
Widow.
So appreciate her spending a few minutes with it. And I hope you'll go and watch some of that. Again, like she said, subscribe to their social media, subscribe to their newsletter, find out what's going on. If you are an aspiring actor or want to take up, have a career in film, go check out the Cherokee Film Institute. That is an amazing resource for you. Go find out more about it. Take her up on her offer and dig into that stuff. It's so cool that they're doing that. Okay, just to wrap up, don't forget, enter daily for a chance at one of these 8. Whoa, almost dropped your blanket. Could be yours. PowWows.com/win. This could be yours. Wish it was mine, but it could be yours. Go check that out. And don't forget our spin to win game. And as promised, I do have a bonus code for you. Tonight's bonus code is 1130683. So go over to PowWows.com/win and enter 1130683, and it gives you extra entries that only you folks here tonight will get access to. So there you go. There's your bonus code. Thank you so much, Lisa, and all of you watching tonight. I really appreciate the feedback and the comments during it. Loved reading all of those. And please, if you enjoyed this interview, please share this out. Let's get more people watching this. I think what she was talking about is really important. And let's get more people watching the story she's telling. And so share this out on your social media and let's get more eyeballs on it. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I probably won't be live next week. I'm heading back down to Florida. My wife's at a conference, and so I get to go down and just spend some time in Florida. Probably working in the hotel room some, and hopefully get to go and enjoy myself a little bit in the afternoons. And we get to celebrate my birthday next week, so that'll be fun too. Somebody asked, when is the next PowWows.com live? So that's a great question, and I can help you out with that. So we have not published or started publishing our 2024 schedule just because we had so many live ones going on in November. You can always head over to PowWows.com right here. If you just go into the Learn and Explore, right here's a link to watch live. This is where we will continue to update our live, and you'll see soon this will get updated for 2024. We will be live. I don't know about anything in December yet. We may have something, but probably not. But we will be live January 5th through the 7th. We will be live from Pechanga, And we do have some more that we are working on in January, so look for that information soon. But I know we will be live from Pechanga down in San Diego, California, January 5th through the 7th. And then, of course, heading into the spring and powwow season, we'll be at Gathering Nations and lots of other places too. But our first one of 2024 will be Pechanga, January 7th through 5th through the 7th. God, I can't say that right. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you. All right, yeah. So that's all the announcements. Thanks for being here. Go spend some time with your family this weekend. Get out, and if you're not able to make it to a powwow, get out and go do something with the family. I highly recommend, as you heard me say before, go try a round of disc golf. Don't have a disc here. I usually do. There's a whole bunch up here on the wall. But go throw a frisbee or go just have some fun. What am I doing this weekend? I think we're just packing for our trip, getting ready, and we're still counting down the days. Our daughter will come home in about 2-3 weeks, and we'll be getting her ready for her move to Florida. So excited about that as well. Anyways, but yeah, so lots going on still. Go enter the contest. Make sure you get your bonus code. Everybody have a great week. Yeah, again, won't be live next week because I won't be here. So maybe 1 or 2 more lives this year, these type of live shows, and then we'll start up again in January. Everybody have a great weekend. I will see you soon.